A regular summer day as a kid. You go to the gas station. Where did you get your money, first of all?
My mom had a chart. If you were good, you started out with $1 at the beginning of the week.
Okay.
And you got checks on there when you were bad. So everybody got checks, and you ended up with about 20 cents. My little sister, though, she was always sick, so she got all her money because she couldn't do anything bad. She was ill. So then we would get her money, too. Me and my brother would borrow her money from her and break each other off 50 cents each. So I'd roll out about 60 cents over to that 7-Eleven. I'd get myself fucking 2 packs of Garbage Pail Kid cards, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to fucking stunt around my boys. Remember that?
Loogie Larry, Snotty Scotty.
Oh, yeah, dude. Remember Bomb Tom and his head was fucking blowing up? Flat Pat, and it was just a dude getting steamrolled.
Yeah.
Curling up. Yeah, some of them were a little dark, like Quaalude fucking Donald.
Damn.
And he just have a couple pills and his kids are fucking crying by the cops.
I used to get coked up with a dude that used to put a string on his wrist. And the string would go to the doorknob. Bro, I used to get high with some crazy people.
Yeah.
Man. I used to get high with his brother, who was bald. And his brother would be talking to you, like we'd be doing coke, like, yeah. And also he'd go, you're like, what? And he'd go. And he'd smack himself because he kept thinking flies were landing on his head. He would smack himself 80 fucking times a night. Damn. And we would laugh at every fucking time. And after he'd smack himself, he'd go.
Oh, yeah.
I had another friend, Kurt. He used to get so paranoid that he would put little parachutes on his cocaine. So if the cops came, he would throw it out the window. And the little parachutes would fly. I mean, that's the shit that was the 80s, you know? That's
God, the 80s was good, bro.
crazy as hell.
Everything was so much fun back then. I feel like there was so much more mystery and intrigue, like when I was growing up, than there is now. Because I was at a place in New Orleans a while back and somebody got CPR'd. And I love that kind of shit. You got 4 fucking fresh crab appetizers rolling on the table, dude, and somebody might die fucking 11 feet away from you, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Game on, dude.
So this lady was, something wasn't going well. The husband wasn't really interested in saving her. He's like, what's going on? He kept asking her like 6 times, and she, I'm not good at charades, but I can obviously tell when somebody keeps pointing at their throat and not being able to breathe and pointing at like shrimp. He's like, well, what do you want? You want me to order something else? So then this one guy was pretty jacked up on some uppers, bro. The kind of guy who looked like he owned a dolphin once. He's just gonna do the Heimlich. He takes his shirt off.
Oh my God.
Okay. He starts going in on this lady, and the shrimp eventually shoots out. And bro, 9 minutes later, they're having dessert. It's crazy how quickly you forget that you were just about to die. But now I go back there this a year later, and he said, yeah, we can't do CPR anymore. So if somebody's dying, you just have to like be there for them.
You just clap. Go.
Yeah. Because what you don't know, a lot of people don't realize Noah's Ark came from England, and landed in America. And a lot of the animals got off. But some of the animals, they've been, smoking weed and doing brothaling, doing sex down there, selling, that body crotch. And they stayed on the boat. So Noah's Ark, so it hit the waters again, ends up in Australia. That's when all these bootleg animals start rolling off the thing. They got a hyena and a marmoset had a baby, and that's how the kangaroo happened. And that bitch hopped right off and started fighting people right at the dock. Them koalas, bruh. They are the Snoop Dogg of the animal kingdom, you feel me? Them bitches always just snacking on that green. And sometimes they'll have a video, they get so high, they just fall right out the tree. I mean, I don't know if all that's in the Bible, but it should be. I like that movie, Bridges of Madison County. Well, it just shows that you can get love in different places and that there's different levels to love and different parts of love. Some love you get from here and some love you get from there. So I like that movie, Bridges of Madison County, and it's about bridges, man, bridges, Because think about this. Before bridges, what? People had to try and jump over something. So if you wanted to get a message to somebody across the whatever, water, dragon area, you had to fucking get a buddy, feed him a bunch of steaks and everything, train him, tell him he was gonna make it, and then send him out there running. And the dragon got him. You know what I'm saying? So bridges are everything. Because before that, you had to get wet or get eaten or get burnt. Name 11 other things that are better than that. I stopped into the Fighter and the Kid the other day, and I had a nice chat in there with Bryan Callen. And he is, if you're not familiar with him, I don't think he was in the Old Testament, but he was in the New Testament. And he was a Jedi or something. I don't know what he did, but he's seen many, many moons. Native Americans know him. There's drawings of him on cave walls. And these aren't rumors, these are real things. If you put your ear up to a seashell that you find on a mountain, you can hear it ask for Bryan Callen. Apparently one time a huge wave came, and at the same time a rainbow was shooting through the sky, and the wave was like 100 feet high. And at the same moment an eagle flew right in, and there was like a triumvirate of water and rainbow and egality. And that, they say, is when Bryan Callen became. They had a boy in our area, this boy named Wild Jacob. At one time, his uncle, I remember, passed through town or something, gave him a little hammer. But Wild Jacob would just get off in the woods and he'd find him a little tree or something, or a little, area of hardness, maybe a fence board or a piece of stone, and he would just hit it with that hammer. Just for hours and hours. In Chernobyl or somewhere, or Russia, or, who knows, outer space, they're thinking it's just some wild, unique Morse code is coming in. You'd come out of the school or out of your house, and he would have chiseled a damn Deion Sanders into the side of a Honda. Like, well, what the fuck, man? But I'm just saying, Wild Jacob was out there all day with a freaking one of them little baby hammers, son. Just rearranging the world. And I swear to God, we thought we had a damn woodpecker in the neighborhood for probably 4 years. So it's nighttime, right?
Right.
And it's raining.
What year is it? I have to know what year it is.
It's whenever you guys died, dude. 1670.
1967, Alabama.
Alabama, bro. We're fucking hanging ages in Alabama.
Let's just pretend it's Alabama.
Okay, you're in the stocks.
I think they're gonna do something tomorrow, like hang me up or something.
I don't think hang you. It's like a surprise party, I think.
What's your name again?
My name is Reggie.
Can I call you Master Reggie then?
I mean, you can.
Master Reggie,
Yeah, just don't say it too loud.
Okay, can you sneak me out of here?
I can probably come back tomorrow night and help you. Tonight I can just give you water and also have this small bag of fresh pears.
Oh, I love pears, thank you.
I know you do.
But if they're gonna hang me tomorrow, then what's tomorrow night what is that gonna do?
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. You're going to be a little late.
Can you say something inspirational to me to make me feel comfortable?
Even though a lot of the books and stuff just show that God just, has like a lot of white people in heaven, that everybody's allowed in heaven.
Will I be able to go in the white sections of heaven?
You can stop by,
I haven't been part of a street fight in I don't know how long. Last one that I could think of that I've been in was one Mardi Gras down in Lafayette, Louisiana. I was at my brother's house, and it was like a street party, and my wife was leaning over a fence talking to somebody. Mm-hmm. Guys from next door came over and like bent over her back and put his hand on her stomach and like started talking in her ear. Mm-hmm. And then, bro.
You just saw red, huh?
Yeah, I ripped him off. I had a buddy of mine who fights. He started dropping this other guy's people left and right. Dude, 100%. Every shot that landed, 100%. Everybody fell.
100%.
He shot 100% from the field that night. Then I started punching this guy, and then he had a lot more friends than we did. And my brother is not a fighter, so he didn't run. He didn't run out of the house to come fight, but it was just like people were fighting everywhere.
He was refereeing that.
Yeah, and I ended up getting my back up against a car because they were jumping.
Damn.
I was like, yeah, and I got hit with a bunch of uppercuts. It was crazy, man. Mardi Gras things.
Mardi Gras. That's one thing I do miss about Mardi Gras, man. Everybody would drink all day, and anything could happen. You could start a family. You could start a fire.
You could start a family.
You could start a fight.
Sometimes I take a little bit of flack for saying this, but you got to like get control of your emotions, man.
Yeah.
You got to like say, okay, you know what? This girl left me, or this job I lost, or I had this happen to me when I was a kid. You got to say, you know what? Okay, I'm not going to let that situation control me, and I'm going to take control of my emotions, and I'm going to move forward. You got to assert yourself. Your mind is stronger than those little emotions that are running around inside your head. You can overpower them.
Yeah.
You can do it. If you don't do it, they're going to run wild. And they don't deserve to. They don't know what they're doing. They're just up there making noise and going crazy and running around and calling things out. It's like, no, you stop. Get control of those emotions. You got to do it sometimes. And a lot of people say, hey, it's not easy for everyone. I get that it's not easy, but man, the alternative is like, just let your emotions run everything and run you into the dirt. Don't let that happen, man.
Right.
Grab hold of them. Yeah. Grab hold of them, get control. And like you said, starts taking a step in the right direction. That's where it starts.
Man, I love that, man. Did you enjoy that clip? Well, you really would have enjoyed it if you was watching on a TCL TV. TCL is America's fastest growing TV brand. It's so fast, it's the Carl Lewis of television brands. It's that Florence Griffith visual joiner. It's celebrating its 5th anniversary from launching in the U.S. markets. I have one of these at home, and these suckers are just, I mean, it's like having a Mona Lisa on your wall that plays everything you want. Follow TCL at TCL_USA on Twitter and Instagram for more details. For more information about TCL, visit TCLUSA.com. That's TCLUSA.com.